Hey everybody, Tim here with today's review of Doctor Who, story number 9, Planet of Giants. I found this story to be really good. I enjoyed it. Maybe it's because it's just a short story with only 3 episodes, all of which are intact, but overall I found this a lot of fun. It took place on contemporary Earth, which, assuming that's about 1964, but what made this story so good is just the props and the sets that they had, which, considering the time, was very little, but they made the most of it. So first of all, this is the first episode of season 2, or series 2, I guess, whatever. But it was filmed with the first block, which doesn't really matter, it's neither here nor there. And it opens, or the story starts with the doors of the TARDIS opening before they fully materialized. And the Doctor and Susan are scared, whereas Ian and Barbara don't really understand the ramifications of this. And they land, and at first they can tell that something's a little bit off, but they don't know what it is. So first they start looking at concrete, which looks a lot different than normal. And then they find a giant snake, and it ends up being an earthworm. And slowly they start realizing that because the doors open so early, that they have been shrunk down to the size of about an inch, is what the Doctor says. And like I said, throughout this episode, just the different props they have, like a bee shows up and an ant shows up, and all of these different things they encounter, like they've had to make it bigger to show the size difference, but they do such a good job, and the acting in this episode is so well done. The subplot for this, the storyline, is these 2 men, or 3 men originally, have created like this pesticide, and it kills anything it comes into contact with, and it's everlasting. So once they spray it, it'll start sinking into the soil and into the drinking water, and it can actually start killing people. And one guy realizes this and wants to like put a stop to it, and so he gets killed, and then it's left with 2 other men who are trying to figure out a way to do this successfully. And the team, the Doctor and Barbara and Ian and Susan, are trying to put a stop to it while being miniature. So, for example, they try to start a fire with a match and a spray can to create a bomb. And at one point they try to like take the phone off the hook to call the police, and you see them, because it's 1964, so it's a rotary phone, and they try to pick it up and put like little corks in there to keep the phone propped up enough to make the phone call. It's just really well done sets and effects and stuff. I liked this episode a lot. So for those who have seen this one, what did you guys think? Did this episode stand out to you as a good story or a cheesy story? Did you like the set effects, the set props that they have to work with? And what did you guys think just overall about this story? Go ahead, let me know in the comments below. Thank you guys for watching my Doctor Who stories. I really appreciate it. I will see you guys next time for what's considered one of the best of the original series, the Dalek Invasion of Earth.